Yeah, I went to college at 15, and let me tell you why I think, for me personally, it might have been a waste of time. I started out thinking that, this seems such a cool accomplishment and all that kind of stuff, but realistically, no one really cares, and I was doing it for, kind of to make a record instead of doing it for why you should do anything in life, which is for personal fulfillment and growth. So I was looking outwardly instead of inwardly for fulfillment in life. And looking back at it, I could have done probably a lot better things with my time and energy that would have brought me better success in whatever form that would be. So definitely looking back, I would recommend, I guess, if take it or leave it, as far as my recommendation is concerned. But I would recommend, if you're going to do anything in life, make sure you do it in a way where it's building you up to become the person you want to be, instead of just doing it for a check mark or for someone else. Now, I'm just trying to think if here's what I was thinking. You could basically say, college exposed you to different schools of thoughts and different types of people and culture and all that, and expands your reality. But the truth is, you could probably have the same experience, but just meeting people and networking in the real world, and probably have better results from that, more real results, instead of a controlled environment where I don't think the experience is as real as you would get in the real world. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not against school, but in my case, I don't think it was something that I seeked out to, get a profession out of or anything like that. It was just more like, I want to do this and make a goal out of it and set a record. And I think I spent energy that could have been used elsewhere. So, for example, if I wasn't so busy, things like cryptocurrency was just starting and getting hot, and because I was in that medium and listening to a lot of different voices that were older than me and influenced my opinion, I remember professors saying, crypto's crap and it's a fad, a scam. I think if I bought like $100 of Bitcoin back then, it would have been like 100 mil by now. But it just tells to show you, when you're so young and you're around that kind of environment, it's maybe better for you to not be around as many people at that age, because you want to, as much as possible, practice solitude. I think personally it develops you into a more original person. Hopefully that originality can be used in the real world. But that's the goal. The goal is to find yourself and then to commercialize yourself, if you will. So it just depends on what you want from life. If you're looking for just like a career somewhere, or, that kind of a thing, that's cool. But if you're just trying to find your own path and blaze a path that truly is yours or unique to your story, then don't waste your time doing things that are not, I guess, the best use of your time. So yeah, looking back at it, there were some positives, but definitely more negatives than positives. I think if I probably would have just stayed away from college and maybe just, dived into a local library and spent my time, instead of attaining that useless degree, that same exact years, if I spent that at a library, probably would have had more use out of that. Anyways, take it or leave it. Time is short, and I hope you make the best of your time to build yourself up to be useful in this life and the next.